Have you ever stopped to truly consider the sheer magnitude of wealth that surrounds certain figures in our society? We see the headlines, the dazzling displays, the iconic structures bearing their names. But what's the real story behind those billions? How do they accumulate such fortunes, and what are the forces that constantly shape their financial destinies? Today, we're setting aside the political debates and preconceived notions to delve into the fascinating, sometimes baffling world of Donald Trump's net worth. Think of it as a financial roller coaster, a thrilling ride filled with dizzying climbs, unexpected drops, and more twists and turns in a labyrinth Manhattan street. We're going to unpack the numbers, explore the assets, and uncover the dynamics that make up this complex financial picture. Now, let's be honest, pinning down Trump's exact net worth is like trying to catch smoke. The figures are constantly in flux, subject to market fluctuations, legal challenges, and the ever-changing fortunes of his diverse business ventures. One minute, Forbes magazine might estimate his wealth at, say, $5.7 billion as of February 2025, providing a snapshot of his holdings at a particular moment in time. But then Bloomberg, with its own sophisticated methodology, might whisper a totally different figure, perhaps $7.16 billion in January 2025, painting a slightly different portrait of his financial standing. It's a financial guessing game played out on a global stage where whispers of valuations can trigger market storms and influence public perception, and the numbers can change wildly in a single day. Consider this. In January 2025, Forbes clocked him at $6.7 billion, landing him at 319 on the Forbes 400 list for 2024, a prestigious ranking of the wealthiest individuals in America. But if we rewind to late December 2024, we find him sitting pretty at $6.1 billion, still a staggering sum, but a noticeable shift from the later estimates. And if we go back even further to September 2024, we see him at $3.9 billion, a clear indication of the volatility and dynamism of his financial portfolio. It's all about the timing, baby. So, with all these fluctuating numbers, where does all this moolah actually come from? What are the foundations upon which this vast fortune is built? Well, imagine a majestic castle, its towers reaching towards the sky, each one representing a different vital component of the Trump empire. First, you've got the OG, the Trump Organization. This is the bedrock, the very foundation which much of his wealth has been constructed. It's the real estate heart of it all, a sprawling network of holdings that stretches across the globe. We're talking skyscrapers that pierce the clouds, luxurious hotels that cater to the world's elite, and meticulously manicured golf courses that attract players from far and wide, all stamped with that signature Trump flair, that unmistakable mark of luxury and exclusivity. But the Trump Organization is more than just bricks and mortar. It's a complex ecosystem of licensing deals, management contracts, and branding ventures that leverage the Trump name to generate revenue across a wide range of industries. From consumer goods to entertainment projects, the Trump brand has become synonymous with a certain lifestyle, a certain aspiration, and that brand recognition has translated into significant financial gains. Then there's Trump Media and Technology Group Corp., the gang behind Truth Social. This is the wild card in the deck, the unpredictable element that has the potential to dramatically alter the course of Trump's financial future. As a relatively new player in the social media landscape, Truth Social is still finding its footing, navigating the challenges of a rapidly evolving digital world. Depending on how that platform performs, on its ability to attract and retain users, generate revenue, and compete with established giants, Trump's billions can either get a serious boost, propelling him to even greater heights of wealth, or, well, not so much. It's a high-stakes gamble and the outcome remains to be seen. And finally, let's not forget the glittering jewels in the crown, real estate. Beyond the Trump Organization, Trump holds a diverse portfolio of personal real estate assets, ranging from opulent clubs and sprawling golf resorts to exclusive residential properties. These holdings represent a significant portion of his overall wealth, and their value is constantly subject to market fluctuations and economic trends. Now, let's zoom in on some of the headliners, the properties and ventures that command attention and contribute significantly to the overall picture. I mean, who hasn't heard of Trump Tower, that iconic skyscraper that dominates the Manhattan skyline? A symbol of ambition and success, it's estimated to be worth a cool $1.7 billion. It's not just a building, it's a statement, a testament to the power of the Trump brand, and the enduring appeal of luxury real estate. Then you've also got Trump National Doral Miami, the golfer's paradise that attracts players from all around the world, is estimated at around $300 million. And then there's Mar-a-Lago, his winter White House, the exclusive Palm Beach estate where he hosts dignitaries, celebrities, and other influential figures. This luxurious retreat is worth, according to the experts, about $325 million. Not bad for a weekend getaway, eh? It's a symbol of power, prestige, and the ability to live life on one's own terms. And let's not forget about his 30% stake in 1290 Avenue of the Americas, a prime piece of commercial real estate in the heart of New York City, estimated to be worth about $500 million. It's a reminder that Trump's wealth is not just tied to his own ventures, but also to strategic investments in established properties. But here's the crucial thing to remember: this fortune is not set in stone. It's not a static number that remains constant over time. Instead, it's more like a high-stakes poker game where the value of his holdings is constantly shifting, rising, and falling with all the tides of the market. The Trump media gameplay is a major factor influencing his fortune, and real estate market trends are also a key driver of his net worth, as changes in property values can have a significant impact on his overall financial standing. And then there are the legal battles, the ongoing lawsuits and investigations that can both drain his resources and influence public perception of his brand. One good day for Truth Social, with a surge in user engagement and a corresponding spike in stock prices, and bam, Trump's net worth jumps up by millions seemingly overnight. But a negative headline, a damaging lawsuit, or a downturn in the real estate market can have the opposite effect, eroding his wealth and casting a shadow over his financial prospects. Speaking of poker, let's take a closer look at what Trump actually owns versus what he potentially owes. It's essential to consider both sides of the balance sheet in order to get a complete picture of his financial standing. He's got the killer assets, of course, from skyscrapers that dominate the skyline to meticulously manicured golf courses and even a private Boeing 757, a symbol of his high-flying lifestyle. He has the resources to flash the Trump brand. But then we have to consider the legal fees, the ongoing costs associated with defending himself against lawsuits, investigations, and other legal challenges. Forbes estimated his legal liabilities at $570 million, a significant sum that represents a drain on his overall wealth. Finally, let's give this whole discussion some historical context. Donald Trump isn't just rich, he's arguably the richest president in all of US history. It's a distinction that sets him apart from his predecessors and underscores the growing concentration of wealth in the hands of a few individuals. So, there you have it, the roller coaster ride that is Donald Trump's net worth, a complex and ever-evolving story that continues to captivate and intrigue. It's a story of ambition, of deal-making, and of the constant push and pull of market forces and legal battles. It's a tale of brand power and real estate prowess, sprinkled with unpredictability of new ventures like Trump Media. Whether you admire him, criticize him, or simply observe him from afar, you gotta admit, the guy knows how to keep things interesting, especially when it comes to his financial empire. Thanks for listening and watching. Hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into the fascinating world of wealth and power. And let me know in the comments below, what do you think is the key to Trump's financial success? Until next time, I'll see you then.